Hi, I'm Andy Bache, and I direct Adventure Surf Ministries. I've been living in a shack for 3 days, and last night it got a little crazy, and no, that's not why Officer Weathers is sitting next to me today. I'm really looking forward to this conversation. This issue of warm, safe, dry housing conditions is a wide, vast problem.
Yes.
And so Officer Weathers and I are going to speak about it as it relates to police force keeping all of our citizens safe, even those that are maybe dealing with a housing crisis and others around them, and how the police force might respond. This video is brought to you by the good folks at First Southern National Bank. They've been an ongoing partner of Adventure Surf Ministries, as well as Asbury University. We benefit so much from both their personnel as well as their partnership in many ways. And so I just want to honor them and also folks at the Red River Gorge Cabin Rentals. So, Officer Weathers, tell us a little bit about who you are, how long you've been, what your role is, and maybe what your job is.
Well, I've been a police officer since 2002. I've been here in the city of Wilmore for 3 years, a little over 3 years now. Mm-hmm. And my title is patrolman. So I'm out patrolling the city every day. So
how many, at any one time, how many patrolmen do we have out, or patrol officers? And is this a 24/7?
Yes. We're 24/7. We have day shift patrol. We have mid shift patrol. And we also have evening patrol.
Okay.
Now, we have a sergeant who is over top of those
kind of support
shifts.
And
that is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And then our chief of police is in the office Monday through Friday.
Business hours kind of thing?
Yes. We have advanced to a K-9 officer.
I got to meet him, both the handler as well as the dog. What's
His
the dog's
dog,
name?
Murphy. Yeah.
Kind of like a German Shepherd, but a little different breed.
That is correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so we are a 24-hour police department.
So middle of the night, do you usually have two officers?
Yes. Okay. We overlap each other. So that we're always lapping to have someone out. And if there's a situation to where there's one officer out or two officers out, and
meaning they're not available. Oh, okay, they're out in the field.
On patrol, yes. And if we're in a situation to where we need additional units,
sure, something's come up.
Our sheriff's department here in the county, we all work hand in hand.
Got it.
And so with Nicholasville PD as well as the sheriff's department and us, we all work together.
I see. Well, that's good to know that we're well covered and that it's not just Wilmore, that there's partner departments that are jumping in.
Yes.
So is there a problem in Wilmore or Jessamine County around substandard housing and homelessness, or and I know that you interact with the state on this as well, at least in trainings.
We do. We have, again, we don't have a lot of people. There's not, I don't want to give the impression that, every corner we go to, there's someone without a home.
Exactly. But, that's a very good point. It's rare, compared to a city like Lexington.
That is correct.
For sure.
That is correct. Mm-hmm. But, and we do have some people, again, that are living in their cars for whatever reasons, whether it be job. Unfortunately, in our business, and obviously in our business, the police business, law enforcement business, we do see a lot of drug addiction that does cause homelessness. And so from our end, we try to do what we can to help We are limited in some areas because to actually get someone to commit to going to Nicholasville. Nicholasville is the closest shelter for us,
Yeah.
next to Lexington.
Yeah.
The thing is getting someone to commit to go to get the help.
Yes.
So it makes it a little harder at times.
Sure. Yeah, I imagine drug use is sometimes in conjunction, sometimes it's a cause, sometimes it's cyclical, where it's just that from that situation that leads to a further a path down that road. So what do you do? I mean, it's not illegal to be homeless.
No, not at all. Not at all. The only thing is if for example, if I'm staying in my car, but I'm on your property, meaning grocery stores, shopping centers,
Private properties.
apartment complexes.
Sure.
And that property owner says, hey, I don't want you to park your car here. You can stay tonight, but I don't want you to just camp out here in
and you
my
might be the
parking
person
area.
that is the go-between, that you tell them
That is
that you
correct.
let them know that.
That is correct. And so there's times we have to come out and say, hey, we need for you to move. Well, where can I go? Because I don't have anywhere to go. And again, most of the times it's not a situation to where it turns into a bad situation. Because again, they know we're trying to help. We're not out trying to take anybody to jail. It's not about taking anybody to jail. It's about trying to figure out exactly what the problem is. How did we get here? And what can we do to help?
Yeah.
And so that's where we're kind of at right now. It's really getting the part to where, what do we do to help you out?
Exactly. Now, let's say they're willing to go to a shelter. There's Jessamine couple shelter, the Jessamine County shelter, or the Revive Ministries if they were a young man regularly ready to, but they didn't have transportation.
Right.
Does the police help to?
Yes.
So, or hey, can you take me to the Hope Center? Or
yes. And it's good. I'm glad you said that because yes, we will transport you if that's the only option. And if you don't have a way to get there, I mean, it's one thing to call and say, hey, we have a bed for you. If you get this, well, we're going to get you there. We're going to do what we can to get you there. Yeah. And that's never going to be an issue.
And I've learned that there's even, like, if you can just get them to Brandon Crossing, there's a free bus that will take them to the homeless shelters in Lexington.
Unfortunately, we don't have transit. We don't have cabs here. So, and, if they're homeless, they're not going to have the money for Uber. So, yes, we will get them to where they need to be. Yeah. And so, I mean, and our chief, Chief Craig, Bill Craig is our chief of police here, and Chief, he's real big into us doing what we can to help our community out. Yeah. So he's real big in that. So.
Yeah, it's there. I've found the police force in Wilmore to really be. I mean, it's a representation of a town that wants to be a welcoming town, wants to be a safe town, wants to just be a town that you want to be a part of. This has been informative. I know that you're going to need to run here soon, but I just want to thank you for coming out and for being someone who is a police officer that cares for the safety of our folks. Is there any final things that you want to just give us to be thinking about?
If you know someone that needs the help, do your best to help them. It doesn't always have to be money, but and a lot of times the people that we come across, it's not a money issue. No one's saying, hey, give me a couple of dollars, give me this or that. No, they just basically take the time, talk to people, understand where they're coming from, understand why they're in the situation they're in, and if you can help them, do whatever you can to help. You never know. It could be you or me.
Yeah, so many of us are not too many paychecks away from.
Exactly. You never know when it could be one of us.
I love your posturing of no judgment calls, just walk into the situation, understand there's what they need, and be of help if you can. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate you.